Okay guys, the Meg is a 2014 Ram 2500. It's got the 6.7 liter turbo Cummins diesel. We will be installing several parts from Sinister diesel today. So I am going to start disassembling, starting with the air intake. I'll be taking that off. I will be taking the cover off of here. Just simply 4 bolts to take off of the cover, and that opens up the engine a little bit easier to work on. And we will be installing a cold air intake, a oil bypass system, oil filter bypass system, and a coolant filter system. Okay, I removed the aftermarket air filter, Ram air filter kit. This opens up to the alternator and the bracket that you'll need to take off for the coolant filter kit from Sinister diesel. We'll be working on this next. There's only a couple of bolts we have to remove. Take the belt off, remove the upper bolt of the alternator, let that swing down so we can get to this bracket and remove it, and put the extremely heavy duty bracket. I'm going to let you take a look at that. This is the bracket that we'll be replacing it with. This is very heavy duty. These are the parts that you get with the coolant filter kit. Here's your 2 hoses, your bracket for the filter, and then all your hardware comes with it as well. Okay, to be able to get the belt off of the alternator to drop it for the oil coolant filter, you need to go ahead and get you a 1/2-inch ratchet. Get it in here in the tensioner. It's easier to come underneath of the truck. Get this on here, and all you got to do is just give it a pretty good little pull to loosen this off, to get it off of this pulley. Once you've got it off of here, you can go ahead and get it off the alternator up top. Okay, back on top of the engine, now that we've loosened the belt, we can go ahead and take it off of our alternators. Just set it right there. You don't want it to fall and lose your configuration. Then we're going to go ahead and remove this bolt and slide this out of the way and get ready to replace this bracket. Okay, we've put everything back together. We have the new bracket in. You see the place to mount the new coolant filter. And one line will splice into this line, the other will go over to the top with a inlet tube that we need to install. I find it easiest to go ahead and hook up all of your lines to the filter mount. It's a lot easier to tighten all of this up while you have it on a bench than rather over top the engine, especially as high as the Meg is. So I've got all my lines lined up and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and install it now. Okay, well, here's the finished product of the coolant filter kit from Sinister diesel. I was able to get this line up on top. That was a little bit difficult in getting a screwdriver in there. You need to get you a nice long thin screwdriver to get in there and tighten that hose clamp. But you see, everything else was real easy to hook up. Filter was real easy to put on, and that's it. Check out www.sinisterdiesel.com and look for your coolant filter kit.